Y'all ready, ladies?
Yes.
Y'all ready? All right, y'all. So, y'all know who I got in the studio today. Of course, we're doing a special edition of the pre-party. Now, y'all know I'm all used to being here at night, and, you know, y'all always tuning in and turn up. But today, we got our ladies, and their name is...
June's Diary.
So if you actually came to Bulls Market today, you probably got a chance to kind of meet and greet with them, take pictures with them, and all that good stuff. So we're actually going to do a little interview with them, and of course, talk to them about their song "Stay." Of course, y'all know that's my favorite song because y'all know I'm an old schooler. And also, we have in here with me my co-host from the Get Down, King Unique from Stampede Radio, and of course, we got a Dada from Do It From the Culture podcast. So we kind of gonna be drilling y'all.
Long birthday. You're going to let me say something. You're not just going to keep talking.
Right. I'm trying to figure out when to put a word in, but it's like, okay.
Yeah.
Like,
She's long-winded. She's nervous at that, so she won't let nobody
leave
speak.
my girl alone. Leave her alone. It's been a long, hard day, okay?
All right, so we're going to also talk a little bit about the Future Is Now tour and just kind of figure out what's going on with these ladies and where y'all can find them. And, of course, we all want to know when the next album is coming out or whatever the case may be. First off, can we get some introductions going on?
Hello, I am Crystal.
Crystal. And where are you from, Crystal?
I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Charlotte, all right.
Hey there, I'm Gabby. I'm from Glendale, California.
All right.
What's up, guys? I'm Brianna, and I'm from Trenton, New Jersey.
Hello, everyone. I'm Ashley, and I'm from Compton, California.
What's poppin', y'all? I'm Cheyenne from St. Petersburg, Florida.
Woo woo! So that's your hometown girl right there. So y'all, I'm a little nervous because y'all they real cute, and I don't like being around pretty people.
Hey, y'all should have seen it when she got her hair there. I said, man, you got your hair slayed. She said,
Yes.
you know they coming up there. I got a little cute, too. They can't be the only ones there. It's all cute and all that.
Hey, you can't be telling my business
I'm
like
telling
that.
all your dirty secrets.
All right, y'all. So, I know last year has kind of been going on kind of fast, and I know y'all kind of came up on like y'all 1 year anniversary since the show and stuff, right? Yes. I seen that, I stalked all y'all social media because, that's what I do. I had to do my research. And, of course, y'all was at the BET Awards. Y'all performed with In Vogue, like, Jealous all day right there. And, of course, R. Kelly. And, of course, we got little questions about that, too, because we all love R. Kelly. Mm-hmm. And, Unique, I'm going to need you to be PG with your questions.
I don't support R. Kelly. I don't. He's a musical genius, but other than that, bye. I just want to say that right now.
Well, all right.
All right, y'all. So, the first song we're going to play for y'all is Stay, of course. Like I said earlier, y'all know I love them old school jams, and because y'all know that's me all day. And so these ladies kind of did a remake of Stay, which is by Jodeci, right, ladies?
Yes.
And, I mean, not only can they sing this song, y'all, without no music at all. I mean, that's when you know somebody can sing when they don't need no music. But this song is just perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and play this song for y'all, and then we're going to go ahead and come back, and we're going to chat a little bit more, y'all. And let me get over this nervousness, y'all. So we're going to go ahead and play this song for y'all, all right? All right.
Pretty brown eyes, stay with me, stay. Pretty brown eyes, stay with me. Don't talk, just listen. I lied to you when I said didn't want to see you again. So stay. Sorry I left you. Baby, I'm begging for you to stay. Let's start a love again. Tonight, we can be more than just friends. The sun is going down. Stay for a little while. Baby, won't you just stay? Baby, won't you just stay? Baby, won't you just stay? Baby, won't you just Forget about yesterday, 'cause I want you so bad. Make love to me like you never have. Our love is coming down. Stay for a little while. Baby, won't you just stay? Down on my bended knees. Stay. Baby, won't you just stay? Baby, won't you just stay?
Again, the official Geminis, because everything started coming together in June. You don't think I should say that? Why?
Are any of you guys Gemini?
No, they're not.
No.
None of them. I know none of them are Gemini. That's why I said unofficial. Official. I'm a Gemini. That's why I said
Oh, you want somebody to be on your team?
Oh, y'all all on my team. Y'all
Exactly.
have it in June. It came together in June. So y'all unofficial Geminis. Am I not right?
Sort of, I guess you could say
Yeah.
a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, all right. So I guess this first question gonna be for Ashley. Ashley, you tried out for the X Factor.
Yes, sir.
It didn't quite work out for you. Like, what made you still want to do the TV route?
I think it worked out perfectly. I think everything happens the way it's supposed to happen by God's timing. And actually, my performance was one of the top 4 in the U.S. With the highest views. So I think that worked out great for me because when I came on to Chasing Destiny, Kelly was familiar with who I was. And I'm not going to say it added to the fact that I was in this group, but it definitely created some type of familiarity with the two of us. And I wasn't going to do the audition. A friend encouraged me to do it, and they said, what do you have to lose? And I said, you know what, you're right. Why not go out on a limb? That's where the fruit is. So I took a chance on myself, and here I am.
Well, that's really good to know. So since you guys it's 5 of you guys, and you guys were saying earlier that you guys spend the most of your time together, do you guys ever have a chance to, like, be alone, go, do a bubble bath, go read your book, some me time?
Oh, yeah. We definitely take time for ourselves. If the time is not there, we will make it. Because there is 5 of us, and sometimes it can be a little overwhelming. I know you guys heard we are loud and annoying sometimes. But yeah, we take our little personal time whenever we need it, whether it's taking a walk, whether it's going to the gym, locking ourselves in the bathroom and getting on FaceTime with somebody. Like, we find the time. Yeah.
What about you other ladies? What do you guys do for, me time? Each one of you guys can answer.
This is Shy. I know for me, I'm the really organized one, so I clean. I clean up the house like the cleanup woman. I'm so serious. I just, like, rearrange my room or something. Or if I see, like, their clothes laying around, I, like, wash their clothes or something. They be like, oh, you folded my stuff for me? I'm like, yes, I did.
This is Ashley. For personal time, I like to watch cartoons or Netflix binge watch. Me and TV, it takes me to a new place. If I don't do that, I'll sing really loud and annoy everybody. Or I'll just take a walk. I like taking walks.
This is Brianna. I really like to work out. So anytime I can go to the gym, I do.
Come on, Gabby.
no, I just disappear. I just disappear. I just disappear. I'm kind of the one who's known for disappearing without her phone. So no, I'll go for walks, or like I'll sit in the corner and think. I don't know. Yeah, read a little bit.
Is Gabby the goofy one of the group? Because I picked up on that earlier. I've been watching all y'all. I've been watching all y'all. We tripped outside. I didn't say. I wasn't gonna say nothing, but we tripped outside.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. I saw it.
When did I trip?
Don't never mind.
Lie on you.
No,
Right. Unique.
Don't let him lie on you.
But are you the goofy one?
We
We're
are.
all kind of goofy.
You should have seen us yesterday and the day before yesterday. It was a serious situation.
Follow us on Snapchat at Drew's Diary.
Following right now.
Exactly.
All right. So there's a lot of age gaps between you guys, right?
No.
Okay, never mind. I'm gonna leave that question alone.
Never ask a woman her age or her weight. You should know
I
that.
didn't ask nobody their age though. I was just
Same
saying.
difference.
No, it's not a huge age gap. No.
All right.
And also, that has nothing to do with our music.
Yep.
Well, I was just trying to see if it
All right, you better tell him, Gabby.
I was
You
just trying
better
to see
tell
if
him.
it made a difference in like how y'all hung out or whatever, you know? Because I'm
I
pretty
mean,
sure.
well, we do have some of us that's been doing it a little longer, if that's what you mean. Like, a little, you know.
I feel like you should have started off the question. Some of you have a little bit more experience.
Thank you,
Okay,
girl.
you better get him
Thank
all
you,
the
girl.
way
Hey, people want to get to the point, okay?
Okay, that could have
That's the point.
That's the point.
That's the point.
Can you describe how you bring that idea to the group? Boom.
I just want to see if they go to the club together. You know what I'm saying? If they go to the club together, do they hang out?
Yes, we do.
Y'all go to the
We
club together?
club, we turn up together,
Yes.
we eat together,
Yes.
we laugh together.
They live together.
We do
They
everything
live together for like a month.
No, I mean,
They
we're
don't
on
live
the
together now.
road 90% of the time, so we live together. Yeah.
Okay.
We only
Okay,
get each other
so
more than we're not with each other.
Yeah.
so why are you talking about experience? What were a lot of you guys actually doing before, like, you know, you kind of got on the BET show? Like, did anybody have any, like, you know, I stalked your page, so I know you can. Look, I'm telling you, I stalked the page to like the 56 weeks ago. So I'm trying to do my research.
Yes.
So what were like many of you guys like doing? Let the people know, like, what were you guys doing before you actually got on this BET show and kind of became your own mini family? Like, what were you doing before?
We almost. Okay. Well, I'll start with me, Crystal. I was actually doing my own solo thing right before the show. I just got off tour with Usher. My son backgrounds for Usher and Stevie Wonder. So I was just kind of doing my own little, you know, solo thing and taking that seriously. So
Nice.
that's kind of where I was before the show.
Okay, Gabby.
I was going to school. I wanted to be a teacher for special ed kids. And I also had a job, 9-to-5 job. I was a telephone operator. And then this audition happened super randomly, and I dropped out of school and quit my job.
Oh, well, hey.
I was in school also, Rutgers University. I had just got a distribution deal with Sony, put out my first single, so I was kind of like grinding it out on my own with my management team, and then I heard about the audition, and then a few months later I got a call back.
Nice.
This is Ashley. I was actually a substitute teacher. I was teaching bad and good kids every single day. In addition to working on my solo career, I was gearing up to move to New York. I had friends out there who moved 3 years prior to Chasing Destiny and pretty much turned their whole lives around, got the corporate thing going, but I wanted to try Broadway. So I told myself, if this Chasing Destiny thing does not happen, I'm moving to New York. I'm taking a leap of faith, and I'm going to invest in myself.
Right. Nice.
Ooh, this is Shy. Some of you might know who I am because, you know, this is my hometown.
Right.
I was singing. I continued to sing. I've been singing since I was 2. I had got my first job in the mall. And then because I was very excited, I'm like, I just want to work. Let's just try it out.
Right.
And then I worked at a funeral home. And then on the weekends, I sung. So
Nice.
I kind of just made my life around music because I didn't really want to do anything else. And I kind of wanted to execute my first plan. So when I got out of high school and graduated, me and my mom talked about, okay, so we're going to pursue this thing. My mom quit her job, and we kind of just took it in full gear.
Right. So your
what
mama
did you do at a
basically
funeral
there.
home?
I was singing.
I
You
know.
was singing at the
Well,
funeral?
you was singing like for the
I see.
funeral?
You gotta
Yes,
say
I was
something.
saying, look, listen. I would sing at the gravesite, and then sometimes I would actually drive the people around to the
Wow.
destinations
I did
and
not
stuff
know
like that.
was a job.
See, and you was
I
about to
did
cut
not
me
know
off. That was a good
I
question.
was.
I thought she could have been the more
Because
sissy.
unique, you dangerous. I know you dangerous.
You are. You gonna stay over there.
They
I'm
know.
not messing with you right now.
Hey, look here. You work at the funeral home. I know you'll make some more dangerous things than that.
Charlemagne of this.
Yeah,
I
he
can
is.
tell. I can tell. I can tell.
He is.
I'm a nice guy. What are you talking about?
Nice, self-proclaimed nice guy.
How did this get about me? This is not about me. This is about them.
If you behaved, you wouldn't have to make it about you.
All I did.
Anyway, next question. So, did you guys have any, like, when you guys were creating the name, did you guys have, like, any say in it? Or, like, can you explain where June's Diary came from?
Yeah, we had all the say.
Okay.
We wanted to make sure we did. We didn't want anybody. Yeah, we didn't want anybody to just throw us a name and be like, "Hey, you guys are named Blue Tape." All right. We wanted it to mean something,
right.
you know. And we wanted it to mean something. So we actually weren't put together in June, but June was kind of the month that we spiritually connected as a whole. We put out our first single. We put out our first video. We attended the BET Awards together for the first time, which we were all excited about. But a lot of important firsts for us happened in that month, so we wanted to include that into our name. And Diary?
Diary is just a continuance of us being real. We were on a docuseries, Chasing Destiny. You saw everything. You saw the ins and out of the industry, getting picked at 4 a.m. in the morning with no indication. And we just wanted to make sure we shared that with the fans.
It's
Gabby
okay.
is very
Y'all
real.
is just real girls,
me
and it's
too,
like
me
it's so
too.
true that y'all are real. Y'all not like front no faking. Y'all some girls for real.
She's so mad at Gabby.
No, I love the blue tape because I feel like that should be someone's like mixtape name or something.
But that's true, right?
Yeah, it is.
People just give groups names, and it's like, what the hell does that mean?
Right.
Yeah, like Fifth Harmony because there's only 4 girls now. So I don't-
A lot of people questioned our name, and there were a lot of people who loved it. But one thing we want to represent as June's Diary is that we are real, man. We're not trying to be out here contrived. We're the girl next door.
Right.
You don't have a lot of those in the industry, and it may be our time, and we may have to do a little bit more grinding. You never know. But one thing that we want to make sure people know is we don't care. We go to Walmart.
Yes, we do.
We love Wally World, okay?
Did y'all go to the Walmart on Fletcher?
We shop at Forever 21.
Did y'all go to the Walmart on Fletcher yet?
Did we who?
The Walmart on Fletcher.
No. Oh, we did? Yeah, that's where we filmed our video. People have a problem with us going to Walmart or skit. They have a problem with us, going to Walmart and acting silly, but that's us.
Well, I'm
Everyday
gonna tell
low
you right
prices.
now, your mama
Right.
get a prescription from Walmart, so don't be hating on Walmart. Okay.
My mama ain't on no medicines, lady.
Anyway, okay. Speaking about the industry, so can you guys describe what it's been like working in the industry, trying to go through all the haziness? And
Yeah,
maybe
like
some
have
of
you
the
guys had any like struggles or like just from this point up?
Of course.
I know it's got to be a list, but like name a few.
Yeah, I mean, that's with anything in the industry. I guess the biggest thing for us is being able to release our music when we want to. The politics of it is very, very serious and very real because, of course, someone's putting up the money for you to do what you love. So you kind of have to adhere to what they want from you, in addition to telling the fans, oh, it's coming soon. We're in the studio recording when we can. Oh, we have a new song that we want to release or put out, but, the politics. So I think that's the biggest thing that we've experienced is not being able to do exactly what we want to do. And the industry is a monster. Just like any corporate job, just like any sports job, just like any retail job. I had issues being a substitute teacher. You just never know. But anything worth having is a challenge.
That's true. Yeah, I know. I always say, like, I was seeing a lot of people always asking, like, when your album? And, like, I don't think a lot of people understand, like, and you don't just come out and then bam, your album is there. Right. You gotta build up your audience. You gotta do, little tours before you get to the big tours. So, like, that being said, like, where would you guys, because I see also a lot of people are always saying, like, music needs this. Y'all the best, like, vocal group that they heard in a long time. So, like, where would you guys, like, see yourselves or your career in about 5 years from now?
in a different country, performing on stage with lights and headlining fire and headlining our own tour, and just Grammys, just living the dream, just success and what did we say? Success, serenity. Success, serenity, and sisterhood. That's what we want. Yeah.
Nice, awesome. That's what I'm talking about right there. All right, so random question, but I just was wondering. So you guys went on tour with R. Kelly. I know I seen a video of R. Kelly when he was in Jacksonville a while back. Now, I know it's got to be crazy on tour with R. Kelly, but R. Kelly has a different audience, in my opinion, than the normal audience. Most of them is probably about my age or older, anywhere in that age range. And so, how do you guys how did you guys, feel on that tour? Like, was it weird? Did they, accept you as far as the audience? Like, how was it to be on a tour and you really singing to a lot of aunties?
Well, first of all, we sing. So from 0 to 92 wants to hear good singing, I believe. So, we start out our show with the acapella. So, if they weren't a fan when they walked in, usually they walk out a fan because we really sing and we're true to the music. Right. Now, I just want to say, I kind of have a disclaimer because a lot of people ask us questions about the R. Kelly tour and, I know it's crazy. No, let me just say this. I know everybody has their opinions about R. Kelly and who he is as a person personally, but I'm just going to say R. Kelly has treated us with respect. He has respected all 5 of us as women. He protects us. He don't let nothing happen to us. And he's a very, very intelligent, very giving person. And I know, people have said a lot of really disrespectful things in regards to, I know y'all with R. Kelly trying to get with y'all. No, never that. And if anybody would even try, he would go off. Right. He's just like a big brother to us and nothing more. And that's what it's been. And we are just so grateful that he saw us and afforded us the opportunity to stand on the stage and do what we love every night and share our gift. Because, everybody's not always there when you need them. And R. Kelly was there when we needed that opportunity. So we really don't like to, when people say really, disrespectful or bad things about him, because to us, he's been a blessing. Right. Regardless of what he does in his personal life, that has nothing to do with me, you, or anybody else. You know what I mean? Exactly. He's a musical magician, incredibly talented. And, we are just blessed to be able to work with somebody of that,
Right.
Okay, so what kind of pointers did he give y'all choice of music?
Well, he actually gave us 2 songs. He
gave us 2 songs?
Yeah, he demoed some songs and said he wanted us to record this. Of course, we were floored. Right. What, you want us to do music with you? I mean, he's created hit after hit after hit after hit. So that's one thing that is very, very special to us, because that's pretty much him saying, you have what it takes to do what you love, and I support you. And by him being on that stage every night is the biggest pointer of all. Get up, show up, and give your fans everything that you've got. Every night he comes on that stage, he performs, he gives a show, and he's very, very serious about his fan base. He's very dedicated to what he does, and I don't think we've ever seen him not give 100% on that stage. So to us, that means a lot. We're traveling all the time. I know he's tired. Sometimes you don't get to eat. Sometimes you got to go to the studio. And it's just so much going on. But one thing that is for certain, he gets on that stage every night and he shows up, because at the end of the day, they bought tickets to the show. They want to make sure that they get a show, and he gives it to them.
Right. Okay, you say he gave you 2 songs. Can you tell us what kind of songs are they? Are they Trapped in the Closet? Are they what kind of songs are they? Because, he has a range of music.
You definitely know they're R. Kelly records. I'll say that. You can tell by the if you know R. Kelly as a writer, you would know R. Kelly probably wrote that.
I mean, but he has a range.
If a song came out, we would know that. Yeah. Oh, that sounds like some stuff R. Kelly would say.
Yeah, the particular cadence. He has those particular runs that he does. The melodies that he does is very R. Kelly. Trapped in the Closet. What was it? Yeah, he just has those. I don't know.
It's R&B. It's true R&B.
Okay. When is the music coming out? Do you know?
We don't have a date as of now. Again, like you said, it's just kind of a work in progress, and we're just trying to get everything together and clean and tight for everybody who's been waiting on it, because we know people have been waiting on it. So we just want to make sure that it's right and it's good. But as soon as we know, y'all will know.
All right, so you're on the Future Is Not tour right now. Who do you have on tour with you?
We have Jefe Marciano and Project Youngin.
Both of y'all come introduce yourself and kind of give me a brief description of what y'all do and, you know, how it's been on tour for y'all.
I'm Jefe Marciano, all the way from Toledo, Ohio, down here on the Future Is Now tour. I'm with my dog Project Youngin and June's Diary. The tour been great so far, you know what I'm saying? It's a great experience for me, fun experience for me. It's different from what I come from and what I'm used to, so I appreciate it all. It's all a blessing.
So what do? You rap, you sing? What you do?
No, I rap.
You rap?
I rap, yeah.
Can you spit something clean? You got to keep it clean, though. If you can't keep it clean, we don't want you.
I can't do nothing clean right now.
Just a quick question. Since your name is Jefe, do you speak Spanish?
Nah, I don't speak Spanish. I got the name when I was a kid, though. You know what I mean? Because everybody always thought I was Spanish growing up.
Right.
Thought I was mixed, but I ain't mixed with nothing. I'm all black.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
And then,
What's up? I'm Project Youngin. I'm another hometown fan. All right, St. Petersburg, Florida.
hey,
And being on a tour, it's been amazing. Like I'm a fan. I love their music and what June Diary got doing, their voices. And Jefe, he got some good music as well. So make sure y'all check that out. Everything, IG, social media at Project Youngin.
Yeah, Jefe Marciano, Jefe _ Marciano, HEFFE _ MARCIANO _.
Well, we would like to thank June's Diary for coming out on campus and doing a meet and greet. We was fortunate to have him out here in the studio with us. Y'all can catch him on the Future Is Not tour. And we about to get up out of here, man. That's it for the pre-party. I know I'm not the host, but she asked me to end her show. How about that? We out.